In our daily life, maintaining good health and hygiene is very important. How many of you feel that you are responsible for your own health? Yes, every one of us is accountable for our health and must take responsibility for it. Because being healthy is an essential part of living. Everyone must think about their health and take the necessary precautions before starting any work and make sure it is done safely. It was the most joyful phase of my life. When I was in my sixth grade, I used to travel from my home to board the school bus. On my way to the school bus pickup point, I came across a garbage truck. And that few minutes, I couldn't breathe and cannot bear that smell. But I have noticed garbage collectors, without wearing any personal protective equipment like masks, gloves, goggles, and shoes, they're collecting waste from every house. I wondered, how come they breathe unpleasant smells and collect the trash where I don't even like to touch the waste? And if I come across the garbage, I immediately shut my nose. So I started observing daily when I was going to school. They do their work every day because if they don't do their job, there will be garbage around our houses which can turn into breeding grounds for microorganisms, flies, and mosquitoes. And I felt that this work is very unhygienic and unhealthy. Later, I researched the subject and found that waste collection is one of the risky jobs related to health because waste contains bacteria like pathogenic bacteria and fungi. And sometimes there can be chemical waste and many other things that harm human health. Deaths in this occupation are rare, but ergonomic injuries such as back strain are common. Cuts from sharp objects, exposure to bacteria and toxins are always a threat for garbage collectors. And many other problems faced by garbage collectors are skin infections, bacterial infections, exposure to microorganisms, and diseases caused due to exposure to waste such as HIV and hepatitis viruses through biomedical waste. Tuberculosis, malaria, cholera, dengue, and whooping cough are the other common diseases that spread due to waste. And recently, we faced pandemic. With the increase of COVID-19 cases, the amount of biomedical waste has also increased manifolds, making more people vulnerable to the pandemic. The healthy citizens of the country are considered to be an asset because they are the source of income for the country's development. So, I wish to solve this problem by building an AI robot. The trash will be gathered by this robot and thrown it into the truck. Wet and dry blocks are both present in the truck. This robot will move to every residence in that neighborhood every morning and collect the garbage and identify whether it is wet or dry waste by using an automatic waste identifier and then deposit the collected garbage in that particular block. There are three main steps on how this AI robot works. The first step is collecting. It will collect the garbage from every house. The second step is identifying. It will identify whether it is wet or dry waste. And the third step is depositing. After identifying, it will deposit the collected garbage in that particular block. The robot uses algorithms to carry out specific commands, and Internet of Things will be used to make all sensors intelligent and allowing them to receive information about the surroundings and make decisions based on that knowledge. Here, I go with AI since machine learning is supported by the fact that AI robots learn from their prior experiences. The functioning parts of this robot are, the first one is head. Programmed chip and computer vision sensors are inserted in the head which help them to identify the obstacles and garbage bins. And the next one is limbs, hands and legs, which help in movement. The next feature of this robot is when the bin is empty, it emits a beeping sound that serves as a coded message that the bin is empty. This robot will be controlled via an app and only municipal corporation will able to operate it. Not everyone can utilize this robot. Human assistance will be provided like for charging and leading the way. Here is a video showing how this AI robot collects the garbage and identify whether it is wet or dry waste. As you can see in this video, how it is working and identifying whether it is wet or dry waste. If it is wet waste, it will deposit in a wet block. If it is dry waste, it will deposit in a dry block. In this way, it will gather the trash. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you know the advantages of this robot? Fine. Let me tell the advantages of this robot. The advantages are that it helps to live in a clean and healthy environment. Garbage collectors can be saved from diseases, and also work can be done on time and faster. There will be less disease spread. During the pandemic, these robots will be much helpful to the world in clearing the trash. Additionally, smart cities will facilitate smart living. We need to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all ages. I hope implementing this proposed idea can be helpful for our future generations. Thank you.